ideas. Look, we got the burned on sauerkraut there, and we got the scorched Wiener Schnitzel, all of it to match.
God, you stupid dog. But then there's an easy way to clean up the pots and the pans.
What?
You just use this here SOS.
Huh? SOS?
Yeah.
When you have pots and pans to do,
SOS.
no need to get into a stew.
SOS.
These sturdy pads will help you start.
At cleaning burns and stains and grease that are wonderbar.
These fibers strong,
Are what you need.
they're filled with soap.
They clean with speed.
And if you find them tough to clean,
You just ain't using the right stuff to clean.
these magic pads are simply grand.
SOS.
Like finding that you've got free hands.
SOS.
It makes your pots and pans shine like mad.
Because it's so shiny.
Because there's so bright in each magic scouring pad. Because there's so bright in each magic scouring pad. It makes your pots and pans just shine like mad.
SOS, 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 SOS,
SOS Magic Scouring Pads. I would like to take a half a second to send my heartfelt thanks to the McCann Erickson Advertising Agency out in San Francisco who wrote that for us. We had nothing to do with it. It was all their idea. And boy, I would sure like to see more fun commercials like that on television.
Raid's here! Raid! 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 Raid!
Yes, Raid. New bug killer discovery from Johnson's Wax. Raid contacts and kills all kinds of bugs indoors. Raid hunts them down like radar. Sweeps bugs from the air. Attacks them as they crawl. And kills them dead. A little goes a long way. Kills bugs even where they hide. Yes, Raid kills flies, mosquitoes, roaches, ants, all kinds of bugs indoors. Outdoors, Raid protects your garden, too. A little kills insects that attack flowering plants, evergreens, vegetables. Caution, ordinary household sprays kill plants. Raid saves plants. So don't buy several bug killers. Get Raid, first bug killer for house and garden. Raid House and Garden Bug Killer.
Oh, Timmy, what a mess. Mary Ann, what are you doing?
My napkin fell off. There it goes again.
Oh, I'll get it. Honestly, I hate the way these paper napkins keep sliding off your lap.
Madam?
Gracious, now I'm seeing things.
Oh, no. I'm Manners the butler, and I wish you'd try Kleenex table napkins. They won't slide off your lap.
Really? Why, it's true. Why, they cling like cloth.
And Kleenex table napkins are strong enough to last through the whole meal without shredding.
And they're so soft. None of that stiff papery feel. And just the right size.
Yes, they're perfect for every member of the family. And remember, Kleenex table napkins won't slide off your lap. They cling like cloth. Thank you.
Meet Mr. Clean, Procter & Gamble's new all-purpose liquid cleaner.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it.
Floors, doors, walls, halls, white sidewall, tires, and old golf balls.
Sinks, stoves, bathtubs he'll do. He'll even help clean laundry too.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just a minute.
Mr. Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it. Can he clean a kitchen sink?
Quicker than a wink.
Can he clean a window sash?
Faster than a flash.
Can he clean a dirty mirror?
He'll make it bright and clearer.
Can he clean a diamond ring?
Mr. Clean cleans anything.
Mr. Clean gets rid of dirt and grime and grease in just
Clean will clean your whole house and everything that's in it. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
The cleanest clean under the sun is Tide Clean. New Tide Clean.
Clean and bright as the sun on the sand. The kind of clean you like best next to those you love. That's because new Tide has extra cleaning power. With Tide, things always come out clean and fresh as a sea breeze. More than white, more than bright, really clean.
Clean.
The cleanest clean under the sun.
What a wonderful sight when your wash is done. The cleanest clean under the sun is Tide Clean. New Tide Clean.
Tonga, I found it. A new way to clean windows. New formula Windex. See, with this new formula, you don't have to wipe as hard. Makes window cleaning 33% easier.
What's a window?
Don't be chicken to use Hydex. You don't need to be afraid. If you use it right, the white gets white and the colors will not fade.
No need to be chicken about your old friend Hylex. It's strong enough to get food stains out of your kids' clothes. Safe enough for today's new synthetic. Hylex does what a bleach is meant to do.
If you use it right, the white gets white and the colors will not fade.
Hylex, it's strong but friendly.
Handy Wipes All-Purpose Cloths, the magical fabric with 1,001 uses. Use them as spill wipers, tile wipers, chin wipers, smile wipers, pain wipers, pan wipers, pine wipers, pen wipers, wipe slates, see-late lates, shine size 8s, Goo-Ga's, gym cracks, thingamabobs, knickknacks, a rainy day floor mat, shoes away, wipe that, washes clean. In the kitchen, dishes, dryers, toasters, pots, electric fryers, guest towels, mess towels, pet towels, paint towels. In the boudoir, reel gone, makeup off, makeup on, wipe the stove up, sink and shelf, that's all. Now think up more yourself. Handy Wipes All-Purpose Cloths with 1,001 uses.
Men who flirt with death. Headache throbbing like a drum? Don't let it last and last. Get quick relief with Bufferin. It's fast, fast, fast. Yes, Bufferin relieves the pain of a headache, neuralgia, or ordinary muscular aches and pains twice as fast as aspirin. These two diagrams will show you why. As you see, both Bufferin and aspirin take exactly the same time to get to the stomach. But for a pain reliever to do its best and quickest work, it must get out of the stomach into the bloodstream. Now, Bufferin's formula combines aspirin with two special antacid ingredients, which get the pain reliever out of the stomach into the bloodstream twice as fast as aspirin. That's why Bufferin acts twice as fast as aspirin. What's more, Bufferin doesn't upset your stomach, as aspirin often does. So get Bufferin today. Bufferin.
For fast relief, it's Speedy Alka-Seltzer. It's Speedy Alka-Seltzer, on that most folks agree. The choice of every party in Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C. When congressmen debate a bill, headaches are a common ill, but they take Alka-Seltzer too.
What's good for me is good for you.
The South has fields of cotton and choice tobacco leaves, and when they have a headache, Alka-Seltzer brings relief. New Orleans, Mardi Gras, you dance and sing, and Basin Street where jazz is king. The morning after when you wake, Alka-Seltzer's what to take. It's Speedy Alka-Seltzer for fast relief, you know. It's Speedy Alka-Seltzer no matter where you go. If you have got a headache or your stomach is upset, get Speedy Alka-Seltzer for fast relief, you bet.
Look, here is the new Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super Stick. It sticks better than any other bandage. The proof? take a dry egg at room temperature. Touch the egg with any other bandage. Brand X, brand Y, brand Z. Not one sticks. But a Band-Aid plastic strip with new Super Stick sticks tight instantly. Watch it again in slow motion. No pressure, yet we can lift the egg, even boil it. And the Band-Aid plastic strip never comes loose.
Maybe you don't want to broil eggs this way, but you do want the extra protection of Band-Aid plastic strips. They take better care of little cuts and scratches. They stay put.
Yes, even in hot, soapy dishwater. Neat, fresh-colored, almost invisible. Band-Aid plastic strips with new Super Stick stick better than any other bandage. Made only by Johnson & Johnson, the most trusted name in surgical dressings. Be sure you get Band-Aid plastic strips.
Hurt finger. Band-Aid plastic bandage in color. It's blue! Hurt ankle! Band-Aid bandage! It's yellow! Hurt knee! Band-Aid bandage! It's red! Band-Aid stars and strips! Ooh! Band-Aid strips and spots, Charmers! New! In colors! Get some!
Look sharp, feel sharp, be sharp and listen, mister. How are you fixed for blades? Do you have blades? How are you fixed for blades? You better check. Please make sure you have enough, 'cause a worn out blade makes shaving mighty tough. How are you fixed for blades? Better look. Gillette Blue Blade, I mean.
We're going to use an ordinary garden variety peach with its short, close fuzz and tender skin, and a regular regimental hairbrush with its rough, tough bristles, to prove to you that the man-size Remington electric shaver will give you a close, comfortable shave, no matter how tender your skin, no matter how tough your beard. Look at this amazing demonstration. The Remington is so gentle that it can shave the short, close fuzz off a peach without harming its tender skin. And the Remington is so powerful that it can shave the bristles off a brush, bristles tougher than any beard. Remember the amazing demonstration of the peach and brush. For the close, comfortable shave you've always wanted, reach for the Remington electric shaver.
Pee Wee Reese has a way with Dodger rookies or Sandlot youngsters.
Pee Wee, you do a lot of work with boys.
Not work, Al. I like baseball and kids. I enjoy helping teenagers start right.
Oh, that's around shaving age, and you give them pointers on personal appearance, too?
Yes. A boy has more self-respect when he's clean-shaved. I tell him to use a Gillette razor, Al.
You said it, the Gillette Super Speed Razor. And today there are 3. Light for sensitive skin and most younger men. Regular for average skin and beard. Heavy for men who like the heft and feel of a heavier razor. Each is different, precisely engineered. One has the right blade edge exposure, edge angle, and weight to shave you in a breeze. Comfortable, good-looking shaves you may never have had before. And convenient, you change blades and rinse clean, so. Choose your Gillette Super Speed Razor. $1.29 with Gillette Blue Blade dispenser and handy travel case.
Hey, Susie Q, what's cooking with you?
Your teeth look whiter than new. My teeth aren't new, but my toothpaste is new Pepsodent. Get with it, kids. New package, new flavor, new formula, too, means brighter smiles for me and you.
You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. The new formula with IMP gets teeth much whiter. You can see it cleans the stains and film away, while Irium fights tooth decay. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. The taste is new, so fresh and clean. That new taste really lasts, it's keen. And while it makes your smile a rave, it also makes your breath behave. So start going steady right away with Pepsodent. Get some today. You'll wonder where the yellow went when you brush your teeth with Pepsodent. Pepsodent, Pepsodent.
Every season, every age has its own special beauty. But the quality of freshness never loses its appeal. Her hair so soft and shiny, the color fresh, sparkling. Does she or doesn't she? Miss Clairol hair color looks so natural, only her hairdresser knows for sure. Yet just after the baby was born, she caught a glimpse of herself. Her hair seemed lifeless, so faded. Then she tried Miss Clairol. Now she looks as wonderful as she feels. Miss Clairol really covers gray, keeps hair color young, radiant, sparkling with life. So beautifully soft and silky. Miss Clairol hair color bath, the natural looking hair coloring. So quick and easy, you'll love it.
Oh, Debbie, really? Dennis says no new cavities. Golly, what a difference that Crest toothpaste has made.
Yes, Crest is the toothpaste that works. Because Crest is the toothpaste with Fluoristan, a special fluoride formula. Fluoride, you know, is the decay fighter dentists use. The decay fighter that dentists put right on the teeth, just as you see it here. Now, with Crest, you can put this same fluoride on your teeth at home, too, every time you brush. That's how Crest stops cavities for all the family. Next time you buy toothpaste, think. Simply by switching from ordinary toothpaste to Crest with fluoride, you can cut your family's cavity rate almost in half. You, too, may hear...
Oh, Mom! Look, Mom! No cavities!
You get a quick tan with QT. A double tan, you see, it tans you anytime. Rain or shine when you use QT.
QT Fabulous Quick Tanning Lotion by Coppertone gives you a double tan. Used as directed, QT tans you indoors without the sun, smoothly and evenly, in just 3 to 5 hours. Use QT in the sun, your tan becomes deeper, richer, helps prevent sunburn, too.
You get a quicker tan, a double tan when you use QT.
Guaranteed by Coppertone.
Melanie, I forgot to use new dry band antiperspirant on my trip down south.
Oh, a damp Yankee.
Melanie!
Introducing New Dry Band, the antiperspirant spray. Most sprays only stop odor, but New Dry Band does more. It also helps stop perspiration and wetness. New Dry Band keeps you so dry you can see the difference.
How dry I am.
A dry Yankee?
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And now let's welcome the new big mouth from the great Northwest. The one with the wide open style that really lets you have it. Schmidt Big Mouth. And as your big mouth, I propose Schmidt Big Mouth. A great new drinking mug from Schmidt Beer. Don't just talk about it. Open wide and say, ah.
Up here again, can't you understand? Dove's a dishwashing liquid.
It thinks it's a hand lotion. Listen, how did your hands feel before you bought Dove?
Cracked and dry.
And how are they now?
Soft and silky.
Right. Now think, what does a hand lotion do?
Makes hands feel soft and... Hey!
Maybe she understands now. Dove's the dishwashing liquid that thinks it's a hand lotion.
Pa says this Ban Roll-On deodorant is good for what ails me. But I don't feel sick.
Maybe he does.
You devil.
Ban Roll-On protects you from odor. Won't wear off as the day wears on. Ban Roll-On.
Now it says that I'm supposed to have a tray with soup and... Oh, bless your sweetheart. Oh, you handsome man, you. This is supposed to be a slim, graceful vase of flowers. Looks pretty short and fat and dumpy. But anyhow, you get the idea. Spring, April in Paris, May in the Bronx, and a bowl of soup and you. Fresh cut flowers and soup. Sure, that's a good springtime dish. A bowl of the freshest tasting, most delicious chicken noodle soup you ever had. And you make it out of an envelope that comes in a box like that, Lipton chicken noodle soup. There are 3 envelopes in that. They got the whole business here. Look, everything is on a board. Those are all the brands that Lipton makes. But how about some of that chicken noodle soup for spring? You cook it in 10 minutes. Makes 4 to 6 servings each, depending on whether you really love soup or not. You know, just want a little bit. All you want is just a little cup, a little bowl. As you start the meal, it's good for your insides. There's plenty of noodles in there. And there's chicken there, too. You won't find it, but it's there. There's chicken. Guaranteed there's chicken. Guaranteed. If you find any, bring it to us, will you? But it's there. And it's delicious. Really delicious. Because you make it yourself, like you do all the other Lipton soups. Lipton chicken noodle, onion soup, green pea soup, beef vegetable soup, or tomato vegetable soup. And that green pea soup, oh boy. They're all good. And the reason that they're good is that what you buy here are ingredients. It's not a canned soup that you just add water to and heat. No. You cook these. These are ingredients. It takes 8 to 10 minutes, depending on the kind of soup. You cook it yourself. It's homemade, and therefore it has that flavor. And it has the flavor of the kind of soup that ordinarily, if you were to make it the old-fashioned way, would take hours of simmering on a hot stove all day. You do it in 10 minutes. Sure, I know, when you go in the grocery store, there are all those cans that are so easy to pick up, and you have to go way on down till you find the Lipton envelopes. But do it one time. Remember to do it once and try it. I think you'll stick with it. You'll find that the difference is worth the little extra effort. They are delicious soups made by Lipton. Try them. Lipton always likes it if I take a taste. I will therefore take a taste. Oh, look. See all the noodles in there? Chicken. Cheek. Oh, that is so good. Oh. Let me put it down. I'd like to have some more later. I'll put this way so we can see our next talent scout while I guzzle the soup.
Hey, that's a supply of Ritz Sings on the Fritz.
No, stop, darling. Don't blow your top. I always keep another box handy.
Dandy! He knows Ritz crackers are richer, crisper, and his mouth is full, or he'd help us whisper. Only Nabisco bakes Ritz.
Ladies, do you ever wish for a magic sauce to pep up that tired gravy or stew you're cooking? You wish granted. Because that magic sauce is Heinz Wizard. That's Heinz Wolfensport. You see, this dark, richly spiced sauce is made to an authentic English recipe. And what it does for fished fishes, chops, even your glass of tomato juice is nothing short of miraculous. So, ladies, be sure to get Heinz Worcestershire sauce. Heinz Worcestershire sauce. Well, beans, too. But you'll love Heinz sulfate. No matter how you pronounce it, say Heinz first, and you know it's good because it's Heinz.
To 60 years ago, people were introduced to peanut butter for the first time. They looked it over carefully. The daring and courageous bought it. Well, children loved it. But Ma and Pa were more critical. They discovered it had several drawbacks.
Well, hello, boy. Now, what do you say?
Let's make with the popcorn right away.
Too much trouble and bother, yes, indeed.
No, man, heat's all you need.
You need more than heat, boy, according to Hoyle. You need popcorn, salt, butter, and oil. And the frying pan ought to be completely proper. You ought to have a popper.
I dig it you ain't hip, old man, to Easy Pop popped in its own pan.
You mean Easy Pop popped in its own pan?
Now you're swinging, Daddy. Crazy man. Why don't you make it with me to the grocery shop? We'll both take a pan of this Easy Pop. Now, give it the heat bed. That's the wildest. Easy Pop's too much, the neatest, the mildest. We'll all have a gallon in just about a minute. Popcorn, salt, and oil, and everything in it.
What do you know? No muss, no fuss. There's Easy Pop popcorn for all of us.
Easy Pop, man, that's real popcorn.
Busy day, busy, 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 busy. Too busy, too busy. Oh, Herbert. Dinner time, oh, dinner time. Too late to make dessert.
Wait! It's not too late to make dessert. Never too late anymore, because now the Jell-O family of famous desserts brings you new Jell-O instant pudding that needs no cooking. Just add to milk and beat. In minutes, this terrific new busy day dessert is ready to eat. Creamy, nourishing, so delicious, and so quick you can make it just before dessert time while the children are clearing the table, or let the children make it themselves. It's that easy. New Jell-O instant puddings are at your grocer's now. Stock up with a terrific new busy day dessert. New Jell-O instant puddings.
Isn't the chicken lucky that eggs are the shape they are? Not square, not rectangular, but perfectly egg-shaped. And aren't you lucky, too, that the eggs you buy from Kroger's are perfectly egg-shaped and as fresh as the hen can make them? Cackling fresh eggs from Kroger, gathered fresh and cooled on the spot, then whisked away in a real cool truck for grading and dating by a government inspector. Every egg graded, every carton dated in a cool grading room. From the hen to the Kroger dairy case, they're kept cool all the way, so they're grade A all the way. Guaranteed to ride high in the skillet. Guaranteed cackling fresh. Who but Kroger sells cackling fresh eggs?
Nobody.
yours to love, protect, care for. To be sure he gets the best of milk, ask your doctor about Pet evaporated milk.
John.
Marcia.
John.
Marcia.
John. John.
Snowdrift.
Snowdrift?
Snowdrift.
John. Marcia. John. Marcia! John.
Snowdrift.
Snowdrift.
Marcia.
John. John.
Marcia.
John.
Snowdrift, the Wesson oil shortening.
In this corner, Jimmy Nelson and Danny O'Day.
Now remember what I told you.
Yeah, chin out, eyes closed, and Nestle's quick for the referee.
Yeah, no doubt. It's too late now. I can't look. Is it over yet?
8, 9, 10. He's out.
Quick, should I have more quick,
He's delirious. Well, maybe he's right, Farfel. After all, quick and milk are great for energy. Now, let's make him some. Just 2 spoonfuls in cold milk. A little stir. I can see muscles already. There you are, instant chocolatey quick.
Step aside, Dad. Oh, quick, get Nestle's quick. It makes milk taste like a million. Let me at him.
The fight's over.
Really, who won?
No.
N-E-S-T-L-E-S, Nestle's makes the very best.
Chocolate.
You never laid a glove on me, Mom.
Come and get it. A big surprise.
And you have the surprise for me?
Yes, sir. It's a new breakfast cereal called Maple. From now on, you're really going to like oatmeal. Take off your hat. The hat.
I want my cowboy hat.
After breakfast.
I want it now.
Like maple sugar candy?
That's oatmeal.
Right. But it says here it's maple-flavored oatmeal.
I want my hat.
Tell you what, I'll be an aeroplane. You be the hangar. Open the door. Here it comes. Loaded with delicious maple-flavored maple. Cowboys love maple. Yep, cowboy.
Robert P. Soup Anderson, and here with me are the non-identical twins, Happy and Pee-wee.
Hiya,
Soup fans everywhere. The gentlemen here are going to demonstrate how we split peas for our soup rather than crush them and lose the flavor. You notice the rather intricate machinery, the pea soup, the pea sorter. And I thought so, that one was a dud.
That's right, an automatic reject feature of the machine.
Now, unlike some soup manufacturers, we're not much interested in how many cans we can crank out every minute, but more in how good our soup is. In fact, when my friends say to me, Robert P. Soup Anderson, how come no one else but you canned soups with real delicious homemade flavor? I tell them it's because of an extra ingredient in every can. And that ingredient is thyme. It's in my delicious split pea, beef burger, cream of chicken, or old-fashioned bean soup.
Try some today.
Today.
A week from Tuesday.
Back to present ancient Chinese pantomime, just for fun of it, Jello tonight. Back to present small Chinese type baby waiting for dessert. Chinese mother bling baby, Jello, famous Western delicacy. Poor Chinese baby. He unable to tell if this Jello is strawberry, raspberry, cherry, orange, lemon, lime, apple, black raspberry, black cherry, or grape. Jello come in all 10 flavors. Poor Chinese baby. But Chinese mother bling baby, great Western invention. Spoon. Spoon was invented for eating Jello. Baby fine, this is grape jello. Deep, dark, delicious new flavor. Chinese baby, very happy. So end ancient Chinese pantomime. Is pretty good commercial, no?
Say, who gets to make the coffee in your house? Well, you know, more often than not, when it's coffee time in this household, I get to make it. Of course, the fact that my wife lets me make the coffee tells you how amazing Instant Maxwell House must be. And believe me, this really is amazing. It's a completely different kind of coffee. Here, take a look for yourself underneath this magnifying glass. Now you can see it's not a powder, not a grind either, but millions of tiny hollow flavor buds of real coffee, formed this way to capture and preserve that famous Maxwell House flavor. Now these miracle flavor buds burst instantly the moment you pour in hot water, flooding the pot with that wonderful, good to the last drop flavor. I want to tell you that is real coffee, as delicious as the best cup of coffee you ever have brewed. What's more, with this large jar, you save money, you know. Up to 75 cents compared to 3 pounds of ground coffee means that Instant Maxwell House costs you less per cup. So this is Rex Marshall reminding you, no matter who makes the coffee in your house, the secret of coffee that's good to the very last drop is right in this jar with the stars on top. Instant Maxwell House, the amazing coffee discovery.
No, I'm not going to drink any more Wilkins Instant Coffee. No, he's not going to drink any more coffee.
This is the land of sky blue waters, land of cool enchantment. Listen.
From the land of sky blue water, from the land of pines, lofty balsams, comes a very refreshing, hams a very refreshing.
Hams. Yes, from the land of sky blue waters to you comes Hams, the beer refreshing as the crisp, cool land it's brewed in. The beer that captures for you the wonderful refreshment of this enchanted Northland. Hams. Hams. Crisp, clean cut to the taste. Refreshing.
Hints of lakes and sunset breezes, dance and sparkle in each glassful. Hams are very refreshing, hams are very refreshing, hams.
Refreshingly yours from the land of sky blue waters.
Ah, home sweet home, the little nest, where after work a man can rest or take a peaceful stroll outdoors, doing little simple chores.
Weed the garden, cut the grass, paint the window, fix the glass, trim the shrubbery, grind the axe. But take it easy, dear. Relax.
Oh, these little women have a way, but maybe I forgot to say, she always has my favorite brand, Carling's Black Label beer on hand.
What a happy thought, hey, Mabel, a great idea, Black Label, nothing too good for good company, Carling's Black Label beer, the quality brew at the popular price, enjoy the best, take our advice, get Carling's Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer, Mabel, Black Label, Carling's Black Label beer.
This is Bert Instant Refreshment Peel talking to you from ringside at New York's famous Madison Square Garden. Our guest tonight is the famous hockey star, Philippe Duprade.
Bert thought you'd be interested in why Mr. Duprade prefers our refreshing beer. Unfortunately, he speaks no English.
Never mind, Harry. I'll handle this. Monsieur Duprade, why do you prefer Peel's beer? Je ne comprends pas.
See, Bert, he doesn't...
He said because Peel's is just what he looks forward to after a long, hard night on the ice. He said
but Bert, he only said a few
Never
words.
mind, Harry. Let's whet a few appetites and show the viewers what Big Philippe means. Here it is, viewers. Instant refreshment from the first taste.
Well, that's because our beer is cool brewed, chilled as it's brewed and aged. And that locks in that clean Peel's flavor.
Ah, mais c'est la bien Peel. Alors, comme c'est rafraîchissant, comme c'est magnifique.
Well, what's he saying now, Bert?
I think he's trying to say hello to his mother in Montreal.
Now wait, don't tell me. Was it Hong Kong? Beirut? Cairo, perhaps?
Guess again, Commander Whitehead.
London. It was London.
I'll give you a hint. You were having a tonic, and you were warning the waiter to make jolly well sure he mixed it with Schweppes.
But that might have been anywhere. Schweppes quinine water is famous all over the world.
In those days, you used to say it was impossible to mix a tonic without Schweppes.
It is. No other mixer has Schweppes' bittersweet flavor and rare effervescence.
Effervescent? You used to call those little bubbles Schweppervescent.
Schweppervescence, of course. Those remarkable little bubbles that last the whole drink through. Did you know that Schweppes quinine water is now bottled here in the States from the imported elixir? Oh, but do tell me, where did we meet? Was it Paris?
My beer is Rheingold, the dry beer. East side, west side, and up, down, and down. Rheingold extra dry beer is the beer of great renown. Friendly, freshening Rheingold, always happily dry. The clean, clear taste you want in beer is in Rheingold extra dry.
From Lexington to Madison and on both sides of Park,
they ask for Rheingold extra dry.
before and after dark.
From Coney to Connecticut on Flatbush Avenue. From Jersey scenes way out to Queens, they sing as millions do. My beer is Rheingold, the dry beer. Friendly, freshening, and happily dry beer. Dry means clean and it's clear. Dry means thirst quenching beer. Join the millions who buy Rheingold beer extra dry.
Open a Budweiser and pour yourself the most inviting glass of beer you've ever tasted. Cold, golden Budweiser with that good taste for good times. So go ahead. Live life every golden minute of it. Enjoy Budweiser. Every golden drop of it.
Budweiser beer is for folks who know where there's life. Where there's life.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Where there's life, there's Bud.
I'm Klondike, Pete Ike, and the bar for men both brave and bold. It warms my heart to serve them all the ale with brewer's soul.
Enjoy that golden flavor, true ale flavor. Oh, that Valentine. Ale with brewer's gold.
Brewmasters know this brewer's gold, the best hops from the vine. They brew it into Valentine for flavor genuine.
It's got that golden flavor, true ale flavor. Oh, that Valentine. Ale with brewer's gold.
Remember, friend, ale is the trend. Enjoy the genuine. For ale that's really light and gold just makes the three-ring sign.
Enjoy that golden flavor, true ale flavor. Oh, that Valentine.
It's the genuine.
Ale with brewer's gold.
Grenache Rosé. A fresh, bright pink wine. A party wine. A picnic wine. A beautiful dinner wine. Try Gallo Grenache Rosé, chilled or over ice, and discover just how refreshing wine can be.
You know, to clarify butter is particularly simple. All you do is put half a pound of butter into a saucepan. After 10 minutes, it looks like this with a foam on the top. You skim the foam off the top and place that into one Dixie cup. Then you take, when you've got all the foam off, and you pour the clear, clarified butter into the other Dixie cup. And it keeps beautifully, you know? You can fry with this, you can butter vegetables with this one. And don't forget, in Dixie cups.
Hi there. I'm a Cool Pop. This is how you buy me at the grocery store. Of course, a Cool Pop's no fun to eat like this. But zap me into the freezer, and then little by little, I freeze into a squeezy sack of frosty, cold, frozen fun.
Freezing, squeezy, sacks of deliciousness. That's what a Cool Pop is.
Freeze one today.
It's raisins that make Post-Raisin Bran so wonderful. It's raisins that make Post-Raisin Bran so different. It's raisins that make Post-Raisin Bran so raisiny. More raisins, lots more raisins, more raisins than you have ever seen before. If you like raisins and juicy raisins, you like Post-Raisin Bran more.
Post, the more raisin brand.
John's package store.
Hello, John. Well, this is Tom Hall. I was in a little while ago, and I got some Schlitz malt liquor.
Oh, yeah. You're the guy who wanted something big and bold.
Well, I think I've changed my mind.
Okay, bring it back.
Uh-huh. Yeah, well, that's why I'm calling.
When you make a malt liquor as bold and as brawny as Schlitz malt liquor, it's only fair to let people know. That's what the bull's for. Nobody makes malt liquor like Schlitz. Nobody.
You know, a lot of beers today have a taste you can't quite get hold of. Here's a beer with a taste you can really get hold of. Hams. Drink deep and discover what Hams drinkers have known for over 100 years.
A beer is 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 a beer until you've tasted Hams.
Oh, what a beautiful day for Frankenberry, the world's super sweet new cereal.
Phooey! Here's the world's super sweet new cereal, Count Chocula.
Birko, I've got berry-flavored sweeties for monstrous strawberry flavor.
Well, I've got chocolate sweeties for monstrous chocolate flavor.
Frankenberry.
Count Chocula.
Meow.
Frankenberry, Count Chocula.
Cool Whip?
Thank you.
Fred?
Just a small piece, please. Oh, smaller than that. Half of that. A little less. That's fine. Fine.
Oh, he wants the Cool Whip.
Because non-dairy Cool Whip has all the good old-fashioned taste with lots less calories than whipped cream you have to make. And because it's a topping that comes already whipped and is so easy to use, some people like a little pie with their Cool Whip.
I got that barefoot feeling on account of Mountain Dew. One little taste made me kick off both of my shoes. It's a happy feeling too, 'cause drinking Mountain Dew makes me giggle, makes me wriggle, makes me want to stick out my toes and wiggle. I'd rather be barefoot than any other way I know. Mountain Dew has got the tingle you can taste down to your toes. For the energy to let you swing, make Mountain Dew your thing. Get the barefoot feeling, drinking Mountain Dew.
Here's a taste that'll just knock your socks off. Mountain Dew gives you that happy, summertime, barefoot feeling all year round.
Get the barefoot feeling, drink a little bit of Mountain Dew. Get the barefoot feeling, drinking Mountain
No matter how you like your pizza, sausage, pepperoni,
green pepper, or mushroom. Do it justice. Pour yourself a Grain Belt beer. Does justice to the pepperoni. Does justice to the mushroom. Grain Belt beer. It's a justice of the pizza.
What'll it be, stranger? Jell-O.
Jell-O brand gelatin. If it was there, you'd eat it. Jell-O. If it was there, you'd eat it. But the best place for America's favorite dessert is your refrigerator. So to help remind you to make it tomorrow, put a box of Jell-O brand gelatin out tonight.
They're high, and the prices are low.
No.
That's why at Robert Hall, you save on family clothes.
Clothes.
Hi, kids.
Hi,
Kids, let's all sing the Ked song. If you want shoes with lots of pep, get Ked, kids, Ked. Or bounce and zoom in every step, get Ked, kids, Ked. You'll be a champion with style. You hit that ball a half a mile. They're tough, they last a long, long while. Ked, kids, Ked. There's a pair of smart youngsters. Hi, kids.
Hi, kiddo.
Say, why do you kids wear Keds?
So I can run faster and jump farther. So I can win more often.
Right. Always look for the label big and blue. Ked, kids, Ked. That spells out U.S. Ked for you. Ked, kids, Ked. Those shock proof arches sure are neat. The right support for growing feet. So be a champion athlete. Ked, kids, Ked. Product of United States Rubber.
Some girls think summer means stockings goodbye. If that's your trick, you're an unhip chick. Here's why. She may have spent a fortune on the newest shoe, have twice as many dresses as the others do. So she wears bracelets to here, mink up to her ear. A lady isn't dressed unless her legs are too. She may have had her hair done in the latest do. The magazines may say her shape is madly new. Though she's sporting a tan that could dazzle a man. A lady isn't dressed unless her legs are too.
Ponderosa, the rugged outdoor shoes that make your feet feel like they're wearing kid gloves. Ponderosa, with cushion insoles you can really sink your feet into. Ponderosa, the rugged outdoor shoes that weigh less than a lot of dress shoes. Ponderosa, in handsome styles and colors at a store near you.
See these two portable radios? Well, watch this. Let her go, Betsy. Sorry, friend. You old-style portables have to go. But look at our new RCA Victor portable radio. Came through without a chip. Here's the world's first and only portable radio in the non-breakable impact case. So rugged, it's the only radio case with a 5-year guarantee against chipping, cracking, or breaking in normal use. Of course, a tube might jar loose, but that's easily fixed. The important thing is RCA Victor's non-breakable impact case means no chipping, no cracking, no breaking. And hear that tone. It's RCA Victor's great golden throat sound. See the world's only portables with the non-breakable impact case as low as $27.95 at your RCA Victor dealer.
And now let's pause a moment and turn to our Westinghouse program again. Balancing act.
Watch it, look out. Uh-oh, there it goes. But emptying messy drip pans is just part of your job when you're defrosting an old-fashioned refrigerator. First, you have to remove all the frozen foods, and then you have to chip or melt away all the frost. It's such a messy job, and so unnecessary, too, when you own this wonderful new Westinghouse refrigerator. It always keeps itself frost-free. Yes. Somebody's playing games. Well, ordinarily, it's completely automatic. There's never anything that you have to do. And the secret is inside here. Yes. I think we've left off the current. At any rate, inside, there is a magic counter button, and it's the sign of the frost-free system. You never have to worry about it. You never have to touch it. You never have to defrost the freezer or the refrigerator. And here's why. You see, there's a little magic counter button up here, and every time you open and close the door, a small amount of frost enters by the warm, moist air. And when the door has been opened and closed enough times, that is about 60 times, well, the magic counter button sends a signal that starts the frost-free system to work. You see, the door opens completely automatically, and it wipes every trace of frost away. Why, even the defrost water evaporates automatically. And you see this magic counter button? You never have to touch it. It does the whole job automatically. And here's something else. Ordinarily, you never have to touch this button here. You see? Just a touch of the elbow. Right, it does it. And the magic opener opens it for you. Believe me, that's mighty handy when your hands are full of food. And just look at all the room you have in this huge refrigerator. Now, this freeze chest holds up to 56 pounds of frozen food. That's a 2-week supply for the average family. And listen, your old refrigerator right now is worth a lot more than you think, and your dealer will give you a great big trade-in allowance on your old refrigerator when you buy any new Westinghouse. So see him tomorrow, won't you? And remember, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
Right now, something never before attempted on television. An amazing test of automatic washers right here in our studio. Here's Betty Furness with the trial of the washers.
Yes, tonight you're going to see a trial of 4 of America's leading automatic washers, including the Westinghouse laundromat, to see just how well they wash and rinse your clothes. These 4 ladies are 4 leading club women from the New York State and New York City Federation of Women's Clubs, and they're here to represent you, to make sure that each machine gets an absolutely fair trial. They are in no way connected with Westinghouse, its dealers, or its advertising agency. They are Mrs. Olin Grantham, Mrs. Kenneth Strayer, Mrs. Donald Naggs, and Mrs. Arthur Kramer. Now, ladies, would you each check the inside of your washer to make sure it's completely clean? And then next, you'll find beside you 6 white bath towels, 2 cups of dirty sand, and some detergent. Now, if you would load those towels into the machine, and as you do, shake each one out to make sure that it's clean. Of course, the ladies can see, and you can't, that 3 of these machines are the automatic center post agitator type of washers. Now, they're all brand new models, and they're all so well known that, in all fairness, we've masked them all. Of course, the 4th is the new Westinghouse laundromat with the revolving agitator. Towels all in, ladies? All in. Good. Now, would you toss in those 2 cups of dirty sand, and that will represent the heavy dirt that you find in so many of your clothes, and then toss in the detergent after that. And then, if you'll be good enough to close the washers, and when they're all closed, if you'll start them. All going? All going. Fine. Now, would you please all stand right by your washer until the full cycle is completed? And that way you, and you too, will be able to see exactly how well each washer gets that dirty sand out of the towels. Watch for the outcome at the end of the next act.
And now, back to our dramatic test of the washers in our live television studio and the verdict.
Earlier in the show, you saw the beginning of a trial of 3 center post agitator automatic washers and the new Westinghouse revolving agitator washer. Well, now each of these machines has finished its wash and rinse cycle, and our 4 club women from the New York State and New York City Federation of Women's Clubs are ready to unload them. So why don't we go see? Let's start with Mrs. Strayer. Mrs. Strayer, would you open your machine and take out some of the towels and open them up so we can have a good look at them? Right there. Ooh. Now, as you all saw, each of these machines was loaded with 6 towels, 2 cups of dirty sand, and some detergent. Kind of a mess, wouldn't you say, Mrs. Strayer?
Betty, these towels are just covered with sand.
They really are.
And the bottom of the tub is full of sand.
Look at that. I don't think you'd like your wash to come out like that, would you, Mrs. Strayer?
I should say not.
I wouldn't either. Now, let's check our second agitator washer. Mrs. Nay, would you do the same thing? Would you take your towels out and open them up so we can have a look at them?
They're dirtier than Mrs. Strayer's.
They are not a bit clean, are they? They just look terrible. I don't think we need to check the bottom of your machine for sand because I think it's all safely lodged in the towels, don't you?
All over everything.
Now, why don't we have a look at our third center post agitator machine? Mrs. Kramer, let's see if you did any better. Would you take your towels out, please, one at a time? And let's see how they look.
Oh, look at all that sand in that towel.
That is not attractive, is it?
I should say not.
And there's still sand in that, too. And how about
look at that.
Yes, that seems even worse. How about the bottom of your machine? Is there any loose down there?
I think
yes,
definitely.
There
Look
certainly
at all
is.
that.
Well, now, I have a suggestion. Why don't we all go and take a look at the towels that are coming out of the Westinghouse laundromat? Now, you ladies have all seen with your very own eyes just how much sand each of these center post agitator machines left in the towels. Mrs. Grantham, let's have a look at your towels, may we?
Oh, they look wonderful.
Look at that.
Oh, look at how lovely and
Isn't
white
that beautiful and clean?
Beautiful.
And another one just as clean.
Isn't that wonderful?
Each one, there's not a grain of sand.
Isn't that wonderful? Look at that.
I must say I'm very impressed myself.
They are.
They all look simply wonderful. Well, now, Mrs. Grantham, I have a clean cloth here. I wonder if you would just wipe out the inside of the laundromat.
Oh, one more.
Look at that. Not a trace of sand. Well, now, ladies, you've all watched this test. We've all seen it right from beginning to end together, and you know it was completely fair and impartial, and I think I can see that you're pretty impressed with our laundromat.
Very much so.
I want to thank each of you so much for coming with us tonight.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night. And as for you ladies at home, if you're in the market for an automatic washer, I'd like to suggest that you go to your Westinghouse dealer and ask him to let you see this dramatic sand test yourself. I'm sure you'll agree that the new Westinghouse laundromat with the revolving agitator will wash and rinse your clothes much better than old-fashioned center post agitator washers. And for the best in laundry equipment or any appliance, remember, you can be sure if it's Westinghouse.
As every mother knows, and fathers too, youngsters grow up much too fast. That's why every family needs a Kodak Instamatic movie camera. The camera that's so easy to load and so easy to use. Outdoors or in, even a busy mother can do it. It takes the brightest, sharpest home movies ever. Like these Super 8 movies actually taken with an Instamatic movie camera and projected with a Kodak Instamatic projector. Right now, with Christmas close at hand, we'd like to remind fathers everywhere there's no finer gift for any wife this Christmas than a Kodak Instamatic movie camera all her own. It costs less than $40 and can save the joy of Christmas and happy months to come.
Bad shape. He barely made it. I took one look.
was our old friends, Dirty Sludge, Sticky Valves, Gummy Rings, Blackie Carbon. Only one thing to do. I called for Bardol. 10:43, Bardol arrived. He went right to work. Poured 1 quart of Bardol in the crankcase, fed 1 pint of Bardol through the carburetor intake, added 4 ounces of Bardol top oil to the gas tank. At 10:45, we had him on the run. Bardol had done it again. At 10:47, Bardol turned to me and said,
New customer?
Yeah.
He'll be back.
This is a C-124, the largest transport plane in the Air Force. It's no picnic flying a payload over country like this. And when ice fog moves in over those mountains, then you're heading for trouble. Enter GCA, Ground Control Approach, the eyes of the Air Force, guiding planes to safety in bad weather situations. Every precaution is taken, including an emergency standby generator. Oh, ice fog's really socking in now.
51054, I have you in radar contact. Ceiling is 0. Visibility 1/16 of a mile with ice fog, over.
Roger, understand the weather. The ice fog up here is pretty bad. Let's make it good the first time, over.
Perform your final cockpit check. Your gear down and locked, over.
Roger, cockpit check completed. Gear down and locked, 5-4.
Roger, 51054, your pilot controller.
This is what the boys in the Arctic call a hairy situation. Our C-124 is flying totally blind through a treacherous ice-fogged mountain range, completely dependent upon GCA for its safe landing.
Roger, your heading is 235. You're correcting over to the on-course nicely. Your heading is 235. Now right, 3 degrees, heading 238.
Stand by. Power failure. All contact with plane lost. The switch is turned on. The standby emergency generator, dependent on battery power, springs into instant action. The life-saving signal is resumed.
5 miles east of the field. Continue heading 240 at 2,000, over.
Roger, nice approach, going tower frequency.
Your heading is 238. You're now over touchdown point. Take over. Complete your landing. Roger.
We're home. Another Air Force mission accomplished. No sweat, thanks to GCA. Once the C-124 is safely down, the ground crew rolls out to greet her. Tractors, tow trucks, forklifts, and tankers, all dependent on battery power, gather around the giant bird to unload and service her. Fresh power, dependable power is needed here. Absolutely fresh power, like the Delco dry charge battery. None of its vital power can waste away because this battery comes bone dry. Only when fluid is added does a Delco dry charge battery come to life. Ready for fast starts, dependable performance anywhere, under all conditions. When it's time to replace, make sure you get all the power you paid for. Power that can't get old before it's sold. Delco Dry Charge Battery, made by the Delco Remy division of General Motors. Delco, available through the United Motors system and its independent dealers and distributors.
It's a great new gas plant, Power Fuel, Speedway 79, Power Fuel, the F2 gas fuel, and surpassing Speedway Power Fuel.
The gas tank's connected to the gas line. The gas line's connected to the fuel pump. The fuel pump's connected to the carburetor,
And you get more power from Power Fuel. Carburetor connected to the intake valves. Valves are connected to the cylinder head. Cylinder head connected to the cylinder. And you get more mileage from Power Fuel. The cylinder's connected to the piston. The piston's connected to the spark plugs. The spark plug's connected with the gasoline. And you run much smoother on Power Fuel. Speedway 79. Power Fuel. Higher octane. Power Fuel. Everybody's raving about Power Fuel. Speedway 79.
so get yourself connected with Speedway.
Speedway 79.
with Esso Extra gasoline. The gasoline that stops cool weather stalling. Fill up with Esso Extra and go!
When new Chevron Supreme gasoline burst on the scene, the American motorist greeted it with rare enthusiasm and exuberance. He digested each amazing fact, gave his undivided attention to each communique. He learned that new Chevron Supreme is a super premium fuel that will deliver all the mileage, all the better performance built into his car. He was drawn irresistibly to the Calso station. Without hesitation, he said, "Fill her up." And from that moment on, an indivisible bond was formed between the American motorist and this great super premium gasoline. Try Chevron Supreme, a super octane fuel for today's horsepower.
You know, this stuff is great. They ought to advertise it.
This is a story of an industry in action.
Gonna take me a press, gonna take me some steel, gonna take my two hands and build an automobile.
How many dreams can you shape in a minute, an hour? Ask the people of Dodge.
Put in a rivet and a welded and a look alive. Wait till you see this baby drive.
What makes an engine go? Is it stock and steel and copper tubing, or infinite care and experience with men and women working together to bring metals alive?
Turn her out, Henry. Turn her out, Joe. We'll put her together, then watch her go.
Heads up, she's coming down. 2 months ago, 3 tons of unmined ore. Today, a designer's idea come to life.
Put a brand new body on a brand new frame. Tighten her up and give it a name. Call it a dot.
It's a proud name. Proud in tradition, proud in service. Swift and mighty in action.
I took me a press. I took me some steel. I took my two hands and built an automobile. I built a Dodge. I built a Dodge. Task Force 57 Chevrolet trucks are here. Task Force 57 Chevrolet. Chance of the Alcan run.
There's a road that lies under northern skies toward the land of the midnight sun. It crosses the crest of the great Northwest, and it's known as the Alcan Run. And from Dawson's Creek with a task force fleet of the 57 line, we'd blaze the way for Chevrolet to conquer the Alcan grind. Our engines were sealed, our tanks were sealed, for once we were underway, every mile of that ride would be certified by the seal of the AAA. Cameo Carrier 57. 1-ton panel 57. Dump body tandem axle. Van panel body low cab forward. 5-speed transmission tractor trailer. Tractor trailer Powermatic. The trucks of the task force fleet.
A great new champ in every weight. The mighty six, a great new eight. No other trucks so up to date as Chevrolet. The champion of them all.
Fighting dust, fighting time on that long northern climb.
alone against all nature's might. These trucks made by Chevy, light, medium, heavy, roared into the wilderness night. The lightning flashed, the hailstorm crashed, the rain turned the road to paste. We drove our band through that washed-out land up into the Yukon waste.
The night is gone and here's the dawn. The motor's humming clear and strong. The great new champs are pushing on for Chevrolet, the champion of them all.
So we made our push through the Arctic bush on that ribbon of mountainous road, and we held our stride on that rugged ride in spite of the heavy load. Our Matic transmission locked in position, no shifting from drive to low, proving by test that Chevy is best wherever a truck can go.
We got the power beneath the hood to set the pace no other could. We're out to take the great Northwood for Chevrolet, the champion of them all.
There were rivers to span with our caravan, and the valleys were wide and deep. Though the way was hard, with hydraulic retard, we held where the grades were steep. Statistics say at the AAA it's a 72-hour drive, but we roared down into Fairbanks town in less than 45.
Champs of the Elkan run.
If you haul loads over all kinds of roads, Chevy trucks are number one. They're engineered best and proven by test, the champs of the Alcan Run.
Task Force 57 Chevrolet trucks are here. Task Force 57 Chevrolet, champs of the Alcan Run.
But then, there's another handy way to get around and have fun doing it. The Renault Dauphine, the car made in France to make driving fun again. Balloons, please. Now, there's lots to talk about, so let's make the camera go fast. Watch for the fun car with the balloons. First, see the Dauphine's maneuverability in traffic. Look how it gets around and how it corners. Special axle design does that. And see how it accelerates and climbs. Driving economy gets up to 40 miles a gallon. Parking? The big car couldn't get into space. But watch this. With the Renault Dauphine, everybody's an expert. Lots of room for you to park inside. Handy as roller skates and twice the fun. Even has a city horn and a country horn. That's the Renault Dauphine. At any of 600 coast-to-coast sales, service, and parts headquarters. Won't you try it?
Hey, have you heard about the crazy new way to send a message today? It's flashed on a screen too quick to see, but still you get it subliminally. Put on your specs, pull up your chair, and see if you can see what's coming through the air.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 59 Chevy.
See it?
Isn't it beautiful?
Some car, huh, folks? That was the 59 Chevy just then.
All new, all over again.
In case you missed it going by,
We're gonna give you all another try. See it? Now bet you've seen the new Chevrolet.
in a somewhat subliminal way.
We hope that you'll place your order right now
For the 59 Chevy.
Here's how. Just go see your Chevrolet dealer right now.
The 59 Chevy's due out Thursday, October 16th. But you can get the details and place your order in advance.
So come right in
And right away
to your Chevrolet dealer.
for Chevrolet.
See it?
happened once, it's happened 1,000 times. What a gal. What a night. What a car. The new Chevrolet.
Fun to see, fun to drive, fun to buy. The new Chevrolet.
Just out and just wonderful, the 1957 Chevrolet. There's fresh new design, plus new fuel injection engines that deliver up to 283 horsepower. Number one in the USA, the 1957 Chevrolet, at your Chevrolet dealers now.
Watch for Bob Hope and Dinah Shore on the Star-Spangled Chevy Show every other week, with the greatest names of stage, screen, and television as their guests. And also make a date to see the Dinah Shore Show. Both programs over another television network. Consult your local listing for time and station. This is Art Baker reminding you to visit your authorized Chevrolet dealer and to drive with care everywhere.
They'll know you've arrived. when you drive up in the 1958 Edsel, the car that's truly new from nameplate to taillights. New from the front. New from the side. New from the rear. Only Edsel has the sleek, clean line design that sets it apart from the look-alike cars. And it combines new looks with the newest V8 engines in the world, the big new Edsel 400 and the power-packed Edsel 475. It is unlikely you have ever driven a car with so much real, usable power as the Edsel. And with Edsel's exclusive Teletouch drive, you drive more safely, more easily than you ever have before, because both hands can stay at the wheel while the Edsel shifts electrically. There's even the added luxury of new Edsel air suspension that's just like riding on air, because you are. And remember, of all the medium-priced cars, car for car, across the board, the 1958 Edsel is the one that's new and the lowest price, too. So see your Edsel dealer.
Here comes the Shoop Shoop Hula Hoop and the Frisbee family of flying fun. Now, 7 different Frisbees, 7 ways to discover the wonderful world of Frisbee flight. Frisbee, everybody's idea of a good time. Get in on the fun with the Shoop Shoop Hula Hoop, the hoop with the sound. For more tricks, more fun, get the Hoop of Champions. Frisbee and Hula Hoop, sold separately from Wham-O.
It's new. Just look what you can do with Barbie's Color and Curl. You can take this special fashion wig and change the color like magic. You can see it happen right before your eyes. A dazzling new hair color for Barbie. Later, you can change the color back. The secret is in the wig itself. Every time you dip it in the Color Magic solution, it changes color. There's nothing to hurt you and no dyes to spill or stain. You can even set it, dry it under the hairdryer that really works, and style it any way you want. Color and Curl comes with 4 different fashion wigs. Each one changes to another color and back over and over again. Get Barbie's new Color and Curl with everything to create dazzling hairstyles for your Barbie and Midge. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
Creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers, creepy crawlers.
Now, you can make all kinds of lovely things like these with Mattel's wonderful Thing Maker. It makes creepy crawlers, spiders, lizards, snakes, dragonflies. Make them yourself with this nice plastic goop. Choose a mold, pour in the goop, heat it, and presto changeo, you've got bugs. Squiggly, squirty bugs. They feel so soft and natural. You get 4 different colors of goop and special paints. Make charming lizard pins or spider rings. You can collect them or spread them around. After all, they're fun for the entire family. Get Mattel's new Thing Maker with creepy crawlers. You can tell it's Mattel. It's swell.
She's Mattel's super new suntanned Barbie.
Barbie's got a golden tan now. When sunny surfer goes hairy.
Malibu Barbie has her own beach towel and sunglasses and Malibu friends, all with that suntan skin that makes them look great wherever they go. Malibu Barbie, Francie, and Skipper, they're the Sunset. Dolls and other costumes sold separately.
Ideal launches the Boaterific Sharkback, racing boats that change course by themselves, because they're equipped with computer pilot systems. Plug in a pilot disc, and your shark will steer the course you want automatically. You get 4 different pilot discs for 4 different maneuvers. Cruise them. Race them. They're a wild breed. the Boaterific Short Pack. They're ideal. Race to win with the Johnny Lightning model Double Trouble from Cheerios. Double-barreled body, wide-track racing slicks, solid all-metal body construction. Johnny Lightning Double Trouble, yours free for 3 Cheerios package seals. Double Trouble, the custom-designed sidecar racer. Streamlined, built for speed. Double Trouble, free from Cheerios. Details on specially marked Cheerios packages. Johnny Lightning Double Trouble.
Do you have money jitters? Ask the obliging Bank of America for a jar of soothing instant money, M-O-N-E-Y, in the form of a convenient personal loan. Available now at Bank of America.
This is the story of a man named Jock, his loving wife Mary, and their alarm clock. It failed to go off. My word, what a fuss. Poor Jock overslept and missed his bus. But Mary was ready with the Yellow Page guide, called a cab, sent him off on his ride. Then she decided to find where to buy some brand name products she wanted to try. She found neighborhood dealers in the Yellow Page book and went on her way. That's all it took. Down at the office, to Jock's dismay, he saw that his typist was leaving that day. An employment agency he'd used before but forgotten the name of had gals galore. So to find out the name, Jock took a fast look in the time-saving classified telephone book. Meanwhile, back at the ranch house, his mate had looked in the classified and made a date to have the clock fixed. You be smart, too. You're looking for something, here's what to do. Use the Yellow Pages, the first place to look for anything.
For the Air Force, Dick Williams.
I know what it's like to manage a championship team. The excitement and satisfaction of seeing a team of superstars perform. It must be the same way for the people who manage the Air Force. Pilots, navigators, mechanics, technicians, all working together on a team with a common goal. You can be part of that team. The Air Force will train you in one of over 100 skills. Training that can count towards college credit. In skills that will be useful to you in or out of the service. Whether you're a man or a woman, whether you qualify to be an officer or an airman, the Air Force probably has a super job for you. What's eating you, Superman?
Well, they won't let me play with them.
Why not?
You see, I'm too good.
I know how you feel. Why don't you try the Air Force?
Will they let me play the outfield?
Well, ask your nearest Air Force recruiter.
I will. I'll do it. How about you coming along? You could use a job, too.
For the location of your nearest Air Force recruiter, call toll-free 800-447-4700.
Is for everybody, not just for the few. Anyone can share VD with someone nice as you. VD is for everybody, darling. Have no doubt that anyone can get VD. That's what it's all about.
If you're curious or confused, get information or a pamphlet at most pharmacies or a health clinic. If you need help, see a doctor.
I know a place that's peaceful and quiet, a place where animals play. It's called the forest, but every year we start forest fires. A careless match or cigarette and poof, fire. So the next time you're in the forest, be extra careful, okay?
If you knew it was me, would you have listened?
The daredevil novellis who speed through hoops of flame. Johnny Fisher, who daringly hangs upside down thousands of feet above the ground. Sir James Terwilliger, who tempts the fates as he flaps his wings in futile flight. And Jerry Ross, who hasn't had a medical checkup in over 10 years.
Don't live dangerously. We want to wipe out cancer in your lifetime.